Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're going to take a quick look here at Avalanche, see kind of what's going on. This is a request from my community members. Thank you so much for the request. I do greatly appreciate that. And of course, your continued support. And if you are not currently a community member, consider joining. CryptoCache.tech is a link in the description below. And you can learn to become a better trader, as well as have access to my trading academy and my signals, where I send out signals for every single trade that I take. And I also provide you with a trading academy series of videos, hours of content letting you know how to become a better trader, both mentally and physically. I know it sounds kind of weird, but there's a lot more to good trading, I guess you could say, than just good TA. Okay, it comes from a good mindset and a healthy, positive mental attitude. All right, so taking a look here at Avax. Here's kind of what's going on. Big picture. Let's go ahead and look at the simple moving averages first. They're almost synonymous with each other. This kind of helps us understand the fact that the price action is averaged out over time to this nice point in which the prices are kind of converging. So this is great. This is creating a strong support level for Avalanche. So likelihood of the price coming down below 81 or just say $82 as a round number is very low. So if Avalanche is looking good in that regard, let's go ahead and take a look at the volume as well. It's probably going to be very similar or close to that. And we can see that the price action is just above the current volume profile. Again, this is just a rough estimate of this last month, basically 4 months worth of trading data. But as you can see here, we're looking pretty good. With the price action being above volume, that volume is going to work as a support level. And once again, that reiterates 85 is a very strong support. Okay, so all in all, good stuff here for Avalanche. Looking at the simple moving averages, we already did that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the RSI. Over 50, under 70, perfect. We don't need to worry about that. Looking at the moving averages on the 4 hour, very similar story, only inverse, of course, where the 50 is over the 200. That's pretty standard. Very good things. I'd like to see that. That's perfect. Looking at, of course, the actual RSI, that's a different story in that sense where the price action is actually, it's really close. It's trending right at 70 on the RSI, which isn't extremely overextended. So we're actually in very, very good shape there as well. Now, the fact of the matter is it's kind of holding right there at 70, so we could see the price action go sideways for a little while. That does imply we might see some consolidation, but the good news is here, this previous resistance level has been broken and established itself as a new support. So that being said, $91.62 is the new support level with 85 as a very strong volume profile support. So all really, really good stuff there in that sense. 1 hour TD sequential, pretty much telling us we're at a 7. We could see a pullback here in the next couple of hours, but generally speaking, we should experience the price to consolidate closer to 92 and then leg up from there. Ichimoku Clouds telling us we have all green lights, good to go, 100% ready to rock and roll for Avalanche. So literally, there's nothing that I see here that's adverse at all. Volume profile looks great. RSI is not extremely overextended, and we also have a position where we actually have a nice steady continuation with a little bit potential for pullback here. So that being said, we're in very, very good shape here for Avalanche. One last thing I want to look at here, of course, is TD sequential on the 4 hour. We're at a 7. So this does kind of confirm, along with the 7 that we see on the 1 hour, that we might see a pullback in the next 2 to possibly 12 hours. In other words, Avalanche could continue higher, but the likelihood of it going much higher than a 9 is pretty low. Because if you look back here, it has a history of hitting 9s and then resetting and coming back up again. Look at that. We got 2 9s in a row essentially for a sideways consolidation time frame. This could be the precursor to another 9, right? Once it hits a 9, we could expect a pullback right to the next key level support. Okay. So again, we're almost there, and all in all, looking very good here for Avalanche. So my expectation is that 91.62 is a new support level, and that will probably continue to maintain itself as a support, pending Bitcoin doesn't do anything obnoxious. If Bitcoin does just say sell off to 46,000, the next key level support for Bitcoin, 85 will be the next support for Avalanche. Any price between 85 and 91.62 is a very good value, essentially. Just based on the overall big picture and where Avalanche could and should be, and its overall progression, it is making higher lows and higher highs on the daily and the weekly. So honestly, all good stuff here for Avalanche. I wouldn't expect a 2 or 3x, but I would expect a return on investment for Avalanche, if that makes any sense. So I hope that made sense to you, of course, and provides you with some benefit. If so, comment below, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. If you haven't already, check out my trading community. CryptoCache.tech is the website where you can learn to become a better trader. Send out signals, have an amazing community and an amazing actual trading academy that's, I've heard, is fantastic results with a lot of people helping them get in those strong fundamentals, which again is more to trading than just good technical analysis. This is a good foundation, don't get me wrong, but you have to have the right attitude going into a trade. Never trade on a bad day. I cover a lot of that stuff, of course, but just generally speaking, cautious and careful is what you want to do, and be cautiously optimistic too, because trading is fun if you approach it correctly, right? All right, anyways, enough about that. I'll go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.